Welcome, dear students of Bihar Board Class 12th, to this video. Here we will have an in-depth analysis of Bertrand Russell's essay, Ideas That Have Helped Mankind. I am sure you will learn everything from this video. It will going to help you in your upcoming board exam. So before starting, please like, share this video, and subscribe my channel. Let's start. Bertrand Russell, a towering figure known for an original, provocative, and pithy style, was a British philosopher, historian, and mathematician. A prolific writer, he commented on subjects from politics to religion, sex, and marriage. He won the Nobel Prize in 1950 for his humanitarian ideals and freedom of thought. Russell defines help by asking 4 critical questions. Are we helped when we become more numerous, less like animals, happier, or when we learn to enjoy more knowledge and experiences? The biological victory refers to population growth. Russell notes that in terms of numbers, ideas have clearly helped us achieve global dominance. However, Russell is skeptical. Is quantity truly equal to quality? Early humans faced constant terror from beasts and starvation. They had biological disadvantages, including lack of agility, lack of fur protection, and a dangerously long infancy. Second, less like animals. We have shifted from inborn instincts to acquired education and culture. This allows us to practice self-control and delayed gratification, suppressing immediate desires for future gains, such as storing food for future. Forethought, or planning, is a double-edged sword. It led to civilization and survival, but the psychological cost includes a constant anxiety about the future that destroys present peace and curbs immediate joy. Addressing the third criterion, happiness, Russell takes a skeptical view. He argues that security and intelligence do not guarantee joy, famously saying that learned men are not as happy as the mice eating their crumbs. Russell uses the bird analogy to contrast anxiety and ignorance. Animals live in the now, without dread. Humans, burdened by intellect, suffer twice, once when disaster strikes and 1,000 times in imagination. However, knowledge brings a diversity of enjoyment. We gain new pleasures, like music and literature, enriching life. But the disadvantage is that this mental complexity makes us fragile and constantly in need of stimulation. The fourth criterion is friendliness, examined through the herd instinct. Within the herd, there is cooperation and social care. Yet outside the herd, primal ferocity and hostility towards others remain, limiting the scope of our empathy. In the robin analogy, Russell notes that while nature is cruel, civilized men offer pensions to the elderly, representing a moral win. However, we still inflict massive harm on enemies. Intelligence acts as a weapon when moral development lags behind technical skill. Unlike animals, which only harm those nearby, humans organize ferocity on a massive global scale. Russell broadly divides the ideas that have helped mankind into 2 categories: knowledge and technique, and morals and politics. The first of the 5 great prehistoric inventions is language. It is the foundation for human progress, enabling communication, coordination, and cooperation. It allows for the transmission and accumulation of knowledge across history. The second invention is fire. It provided protection, kept wild beasts away, and allowed survival in colder climates. The discovery of cooking improved digestion and nutrition, fueling brain growth and evolution. Third, domestication. Taming the wild provided reliable resources, like food and clothing from livestock. Anthropologists suggest animals were first tamed for worship, leading to the survival of worshippers of useful animals. Fourth is agriculture. It is the root of civilization, allowing humans to stay in one place and leading to urbanization. However, it had a dark side, introducing violent, bloodthirsty religious rites that endured for centuries. The cult of sacrifice often involved human sacrifice, rooted in the belief that gods demanded blood for fertility. This included the worship of deities like Moloch, who it was believed would not let corn grow unless he was allowed to feast on the children's blood, leading to moral regression despite technical progress in farming. Russell draws a parallel from the ancient Moloch to modern sacrifices in the Industrial Revolution. The belief that cotton needed infant blood resulted in child labor. Thankfully, we eventually realized that grain and cotton grow without sacrificing children. Russell also details the rise of writing and the importance of writing as a historical tool. Writing helps to preserve and transmit knowledge across generations. This slide is a brief intermission. The final verdict is that we are safe from wild beasts, but not from ourselves. The ideas that have truly helped are mostly technical. The challenge left for the future is for moral ideas like charity and friendliness to prevail.
Please remember to like this video, share it with your friends, and make sure you subscribe to the channel right here.